The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Ridge Forrester reminds Brooke Logan that Bill Spencer has terrible judgment. Ridge fears Katie's making a dangerous move. The Bold and the Beautiful's upcoming episode, scheduled for Monday, November 10th, is expected to deliver a powerful emotional and moral impact. The drama heats up as Ridge Forrester once again steps into his self-appointed role as protector and moral compass, while Brooke Logan finds herself caught between her husband's concerns and her sister's choices. Finn's unexpected visit to Steffy Forrester further complicates the already turbulent day in Los Angeles. The show isn't just about relationships anymore. It's about trust, judgment, and the ghosts of terrible decisions past. Ridge Forrester's warning. Bill Spencer freed a murderer. When Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., sits Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, down for a serious talk, it's never casual. Ridge doesn't mince words, and on Monday, he's got a very clear point to make. He wants Brooke to remember exactly who Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, is and what he's done. Ridge reminds Brooke that Bill used his power and influence to free Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, a woman convicted of murdering 2 people and having an armed shootout at a daycare. For Ridge, that single act encapsulates all the flaws in Bill's moral compass. Ridge's tone isn't judgmental for sport, it's rooted in concern. Because now, Bill isn't just the media mogul with a shady past. He's the man about to move in with Katie Logan, Heather Tom, Brooke's younger sister, and Ridge's sister-in-law. In Ridge's mind, the relocation isn't simply a questionable romantic decision. It's a potentially dangerous one. Bill's history of impulsive, ethically murky choices makes him a wild card. And Ridge, who has seen Bill's chaos firsthand, is sounding the alarm before it's too late. Bill Spencer's fatal flaw, a man with power but no restraint. Let's pause and revisit the facts. Bill Spencer didn't just advocate for Luna. He personally intervened in her legal case, leveraging his money, connections, and media empire to get her released. This wasn't an act of justice. It was arrogance disguised as compassion. Bill has always been defined by extremes. Extreme love, extreme vengeance, and extreme hubris. He thought freeing Luna was noble, that his gut instinct mattered more than the courts, the evidence, or anyone else's opinion. Now that Luna's freedom has proven catastrophic, Ridge sees this as the ultimate proof that Bill's judgment is beyond saving. The question echoing through Ridge's mind is simple. If Bill can free a murderer and call it redemption, what else is he capable of rationalizing? Katie Logan's dilemma. Love, loyalty, and the shadow of the past. Katie Logan has always believed she could see the good in Bill, that beneath the ruthless businessman lies a man capable of love and redemption. And maybe there is truth in that. But Ridge isn't buying it. He's watched Bill hurt Katie before, emotionally, psychologically, and even physically through the stress he's caused. Ridge's fear isn't abstract. He knows Katie's heart. She's compassionate to a fault, and her love for Bill has always clouded her judgment. When Ridge raises this issue with Brooke, he's really asking her to take on the impossible task of sisterly intervention. He wants Brooke to warn Katie, to tell her what Ridge himself can't, that moving in with Bill might be the biggest mistake of her life. Brooke's position, however, is complicated. She's been in Bill's orbit herself. She's seen the best and the worst of him. She knows how his charisma works, how he can make a woman feel like she's the only one in his universe while manipulating every situation to his advantage. Does Brooke step in and risk alienating her sister? Should she choose to remain silent and let Katie face the consequences once more? Ridge's suggestion, intervene or stand back. The Monday spoilers hint that Ridge is going to make a suggestion, but what exactly that entails is up for speculation. Possibility 1. Ridge wants Brooke to talk to Katie, woman to woman. Brooke could remind her sister that she's been down this road before, that Bill's charm often masks self-serving motives. Possibility 2. Ridge might be proposing something more drastic, a family intervention. Imagine this scenario. Brooke, Ridge, and possibly even Donna Logan are sitting down with Katie to persuade her not to move in with Bill. That would make for classic Logan family fireworks. But there's also the third, quieter possibility. Ridge may decide that Brooke should do nothing. Maybe he'll ask her to respect Katie's choices, even if they lead to heartbreak. After all, Ridge knows from experience that interference often backfires in spectacular fashion. No matter what Ridge suggests, it will force Brooke to confront one of her deepest conflicts, whether to protect her family or allow them the freedom to fall. Bill Spencer, the charming devil who never learns. Bill Spencer's history on The Bold and the Beautiful is a masterclass in self-sabotage. From his betrayal of Katie to his affair with Brooke to his ruthless business maneuvers. Bill's problem isn't that he doesn't know right from wrong. It's that he thinks he's above it. He operates under the illusion that his intentions justify his actions. He'll tell Katie that freeing Luna was about justice, compassion, or second chances. But underneath that veneer is the same dangerous arrogance that has always defined him. Ridge isn't just warning Brooke about Bill's bad judgment. He's warning her about a man who mistakes recklessness for heroism. Finn and Steffi, the impromptu visit that could change everything. While Ridge and Brooke debate moral responsibility, another thread unfolds elsewhere. Dr. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, decides to pay Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, an impromptu visit. The spoilers are deliberately vague about why Finn shows up unannounced, and that's what makes it intriguing. An impromptu visit to a B&B can mean a dozen different things. It could be romantic, spontaneous, or fraught with tension. Has Finn been reflecting on their marriage and wants to reconnect? Or is there something troubling him? Perhaps related to Luna, his cousin, and the chaos surrounding her? Finn has a complicated sense of loyalty, torn between his wife and his biological family. If Luna's name comes up again, Steffi's patience could wear thin fast. Either way, their interaction will serve as a counterpoint to Ridge and Brooke's discussion. A reminder that in this world, love is always one bad decision away from disaster. Why Ridge's concern is more than just jealousy. It would be easy to dismiss Ridge's warning as the usual rivalry between two alpha males. Ridge versus Bill, part 1000. But this time it feels different. Ridge isn't competing for Brooke's affection anymore. He's genuinely worried about Katie's future. He's seen what Bill's impulsive nature can do, how it can shatter families, break trust, and create collateral damage. Ridge knows that Bill's decisions rarely stay contained. They ripple outward, infecting everyone in their orbit. Katie has fought hard to rebuild her life and her health after years of heartbreak. Ridge doesn't want to see her lose herself again in Bill's chaos. And Brooke, torn between her husband's caution and her sister's autonomy, will once again find herself in the role of emotional referee. The Monday cliffhanger, Brooke's choice. By the end of Monday's episode, Brooke will have a decision to make, whether to step in or stay silent. Ridge's warning will not only reverberate in her mind, but it will also test her moral integrity. Brooke is well aware that her love for Bill Spencer often carries a price, which is typically heartbreak. The real suspense isn't whether Ridge is right. It's whether Brooke will act on what she knows deep down. That Katie may be walking straight into another disaster. Final thoughts. A storm of judgment, love, and consequences. The Monday, November 10th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful will delve into the delicate boundaries between love and illusion, as well as between protection and control. Ridge Forrester's concern might be rooted in truth, but meddling in another Logan's love life is always a gamble. Bill Spencer's choices continue to cast long shadows, and as he moves in with Katie, he's bringing every ounce of his moral chaos with him. Meanwhile, Finn's unexpected visit to Steffi could open the door to new romantic or emotional complications, or even tie back to the Luna storyline in shocking ways. In the end, the episode boils down to one question that every character seems to be wrestling with. How much should we forgive when someone's judgment keeps putting lives in danger? Monday's episode isn't just about reminding Brooke of Bill's mistakes. It's about whether anyone in this world ever truly learns from them.